Victory, really a lot of things didn't go your way. Opening play of the game, safety. You don't see that very often, but again, down 9-3 at the half, came out in the second half, just grinded your way to that victory.
Yeah, no doubt, Tim. And talked about championship football, and we played championship football. There were some things offensively we just could not get started. Had a couple, explosives in the throw game, but couldn't get the run game going. So went to playing field position football. Have not been behind yet this year. We start the game down 2-0. So some spots we haven't been in where we've been able to establish line of scrimmage, run the football. Weren't able to do that. Well, defensively, after that first, they got a boot out there to get a score. Second half, didn't give up anything. So start playing that field position football. The guy that really won the football game for us is Evan Sunderman, our punter. Flipped the field, pinned him inside twice. We've got a situation where we get a penalty, and he puts it on the 1 yard line, and ultimately those field position moments win the football game.
Made the play. They were almost daring you to throw the ball. They had eight guys in the box, and that passing game came along slowly. You got some over the middle. You got some early in that field goal drive. But they were just daring you, and the passing game came through in the second half.
Well, and it's something we've been talking about over and over, and you've been out at practice. Like, we've got to be able to create balance on offense, because somebody's just going to say, hey, we've got an extra guy down there, you can't run the football. So our throw game, quarterbacks Avery and Ike, all our quarterbacks, our receivers, they put that on their shoulders. And something as simple as warming up, pat and go, our guys have been attacking that football, and it paid off today, because we made some great plays in the throw game, especially some third downs, right? Some really key to stay on the field, key plays.
Defensively, really, from midway point of the second quarter through the end of the game, Jim Lewis's defense, phenomenal job.
Lights out, and all the credit in the world. We've been talking about this pass rush and sacks, and yeah, our defensive line, our linebackers went to work, but our secondary, we call them the Island Boys. They're on an island. We're calling man coverage right down the stretch. It's man-to-man, and no safety help, a lot of times zero coverage, and they just stepped up and made the plays when we had to make the plays. And I love the fact, too, we talk about 1-for-1. They pop 4th and 10, great throw and catch, they get the first down. They come back, get another explosive play, and we didn't flinch, right? That response, and we're just going to line up and play cover 0 again and go check our guys.
How much does it mean playing Pueblo on the road, a top 10 team, playing some of those games, West Florida comes up, that really paid its dividends today?
It's 100%, Tim. It's, again, championship football. You can't simulate this in practice. We do every situation we possibly can, but until you get there, 1-score lead, obviously we go for 2 to make it a 2-score lead. 1-score lead, down the stretch, you can't simulate that in practice, right? Trying to run out the clock or getting that one more score, and then, end up in the victory formation at the end. You can't simulate those scenarios.
All right, Avery, that was the epitome of a grinded-out victory. Really couldn't get anything going in the first half. Got that field goal. Just talk about the grit and determination of this offense in the second half to grind that out.
Just never quit. Just keep believing in ourselves. Go in, make some adjustments. Defense had our back the whole time. Defense played a heck of a game. It's awesome. Just like we said, keep grinding, keep believing. They
were daring you to throw the ball. They had 8 guys in the box. Yep. They were going to make you throw the ball. Passing game really came through. Those key third down pass catches over the middle. Talk about getting that passing game going today.
We worked on it all week. We knew we were going to have to throw the ball a little bit more than we normally do. And, prepared well, read it out, and just made the plays.
Talk about what those games at Pueblo mean. That game with West Florida, seeing those type of teams, what that meant, and that victory today.
Just seeing really good teams throughout the entire regular season so far. Just getting prepared for grinded out wins, like Coach Wooster said. There's going to be times where it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. We're going to have to grind it out, and that's why we like playing good teams, so we prepare ourselves for the future.
Yeah. Anthony, right from the get-go, this was going to be a defensive battle. Trailed the entire first half, but that defense played a lot in that first quarter. Defense really kept the Lakers in the game today in that first half.
Oh yeah, just a bunch of guys hustling, getting after the ball, excited for the opportunity to go ball out. Another opportunity, number 7. So just excited to get after it today, and a bunch of guys flying around right off the gate.
And talk about that. Once the offense got that lead, you went up 10-9. Talk about the defense, and you guys faced some critical situations, man-to-man defense. had to do a great job on gap integrity and keeping him in the pocket.
Yeah.
You guys were able to do that.
Yeah, just coming out there with the never lift mentality. No matter how much we're up, how much we're down, whatever point in the game it is, just making sure we're going at them 100%, giving them all we got, and just leaving it all out there.
Talk about all three levels of defense. Defensive line did a great job of keeping him pinned in. When he was able to escape, the spies on defense were able to keep him pinned in, and the secondary was outstanding.
Yeah, so we had a great game plan coming in. Coach Lewis got us right, and we all just executed, did our job, and that's just what happens when you all execute, do your job, play together. So.
All right, Niles, tall task today, defensively right from the get-go. Everything was on the shoulders of the defense. Talk about how you guys performed today.
Just proud of the defense. All three levels had to come out and hold their own, do their job. Talented O-line, good game plan by them. Just keep battling, keep pounding away, and we got home with a dub. Really had to play sound, fundamental football today. Rushing integrity, keeping him pinned in. When he was able to get outside, the linebackers did a great job of spying. Talk about the first two levels of that defense. Yeah, man. First two levels of the defense special. We come into practice every week, and we just, we rely on each other. We feed off of them, they feed off of us. So it's the synergy of it allowed us to get the win today.
The secondary, they came up huge today. Didn't give up any big plays downfield. That fourth down pass over the middle was really the only explosive pass. Talk about what that secondary meant to the game plan today.
We love them boys back there. Without them, none of this gets done. Some games us up front eating, some games back on the back end they're eating. You saw Grant Hart, the game winning, game sealing PBU. So it's a synergy thing again. Like we feed off of them some games, they feed off of us some games. Today was their day.
All right, Gavin, let's talk about that game-winning touchdown play. A little trickery. Talk about what you saw in that play.
Yeah, it's just one of those plays we've had drawn out for a while, and it brings a spark, and it clicks. Me and Avery are on the same page, and that's just what we needed to get things going, and that's just one of those plays that can turn everything around like that, so it was exciting.
Talk about they had a smaller linebacker on you. You were able to go up, use your size to pull the ball down. Just talk about the offense, grinding it out in the second half. 2 touchdowns. Talk about kind of how you guys stayed together offensively.
Yeah, man, going into the halftime, we knew that we didn't have the best first half, and sometimes that's what football's about, is a response, and we can be humbled, and we were in the first half, and the response was huge, sticking to each other, defense feeding into us, offense feeding into each other, and we got some stuff going in the second half. We got the win, that's all that matters.